Right, hello, Michelle here, and today I'm going to talk about making a DIY soothing skin salve. So this recipe came from doTERRA's blog, and if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do because they have lots of great recipes and ways to use your oils and some tasty food recipes as well. So they have, go ahead and check that out on doTERRA's site or Google doTERRA blog. All right, so some of the ingredients that we'll need are grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, and beeswax pellets, and vitamin E oil as well. And then, of course, you'll need your essential oils. We have, in this recipe, we're going to use frankincense and cypress, eucalyptus, melaleuca, lavender, and I think that's it, eucalyptus. I'm not sure if I said that or not. So we're going to use those 5 oils. If you don't have all of them, no worries. We can use the ones in your starter kit. We can use frankincense, melaleuca, and lavender. 10 drops of frankincense, 8 drops of melaleuca, 8 drops of lavender, and you'll get a really great healing salve that way too. So some other ways we can use this is for skin issues, any skin issues, dry skin, and if you want to change it up a little bit, you can use something like lavender or serenity for a more restful blend. You can use that before bed, and citrus bliss would be a really nice one to use for a more happy or invigorating moisturizer through the day. And blends like Breathe or oils like eucalyptus or peppermint are really great to help open up the airways and help breathe easier. So you can use those oils to help open up the airway and just apply to your chest. And that would be a really great way to use this as well. So you can see that you can use this for your entire family. You can make gifts with this. It lasts a really long time. I have a mixture that I've had for quite a while, almost a year, so it does last a while. Just make sure that you're storing it in a glass container or some sort of tin. I found these at the dollar store, so they're a really nice way to give gifts. You can also use a glass jar. You can find that at the craft store or just any wide mouth glass jar that you get. Ball jar is fine too. So let's get started. So first ingredient is, well, let's talk about the amount. So we're going to use a half a cup of grapeseed oil, a half a cup of almond or sweet almond oil, and 2 tablespoons of beeswax pellets. You can use a chunk of beeswax. It just takes a lot longer to melt and isn't quite as easy to work with. And a half a tablespoon of the vitamin E oil. So where did I find these? You can get them at your health food store. Sometimes grocery stores have them. You can get them on Amazon, or aromatools.com is another great place to find all of these ingredients and a lot of oil tools that you might want as well. So we'll also do 5 drops each of frankincense, lavender. Lavender is really great for burns or cuts or wounds. You just want to make sure that you're using doTERRA oils, especially when applying to any skin irritations. If you're not using really high quality oils, you could cause more damage to your skin, so you don't want to do that. Cypress, which is 10% off this month, so it's a really great one, and it can also, all of these oils can help with skin, but not only that, but also emotions too. So they all have an emotional component. And if you don't have that Essential Life book, make sure you grab one so you can look up all of the benefits of the oils. Eucalyptus, that's one that's great to help open up the airways and nasal passages. And melaleuca, that's another great, I call it my first aid oil. We use it for cuts and just any kind of skin irritation to help clean that out, and this is a great antibacterial oil as well. So first things first, get yourself a double broiler, and you can make those yourself. Just get a pot of water, and you can put a ball jar in there, or even a measuring cup, just anything that can withstand heat, or if you have a double broiler, you can use that. And basically you're just using that just so your beeswax does not melt, or does not burn, and it melts slowly. So 2 tablespoons of the beeswax pellets in a double broiler, and slowly stir that until it's melted. It should only take a few minutes. And then you're going to add half a cup of your grapeseed oil and a half a cup of almond oil. Oops, that's not almond oil. You could use sunflower oil if you don't have grapeseed. Use your almond oil. And then add a half a tablespoon of vitamin E oil. And if you don't have vitamin E oil, you can also use capsules and just kind of open those up and pour those into half a tablespoon. And you'll stir all of that up and set aside, take off the heat, and set that aside until it cools a little bit before you add your essential oils. Essential oils could lose some of their benefits if you add to something really hot, or if you boil them, so we don't want to do that. So let's cool that mixture off a bit for maybe just 3 to 5 minutes, and then add 5 drops each of lavender, cypress, melaleuca, frankincense, and eucalyptus. So 5 drops each of those, or if you're just using your starter kit, 10 drops of frankincense and 8 drops of lavender, 8 drops of melaleuca. And then just stir that up really well and pour in your container and set aside for maybe 2 hours until it cools off, and then go ahead and use that. All right, I hope you enjoy this, and if you have any questions or comments, or if you've tried this, let us know, and look forward to hearing how it goes. Have a good one.